The Geely Starray EMI has physically landed to Geely Mt Gravatt in Brisbane. It's the first hybrid model that Geely's brought to Australia, and it's the first global model to feature Geely's emotive intelligence super hybrid powertrain. Here's everything you need to know. Starray is available in two model grades. Much like the Geely EX5 electric SUV, you have the Complete and the Inspire models, both of which are available in 6 different colours: Alpine White, Polar Black, Jungle Green, Glacier Blue, Volcanic Grey, and Cloud Veil Silver. The Complete grade comes with an ebony black interior, and in the Inspire model you can pick between ebony black and ivory white. Starray is equipped with a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol motor, and it works in conjunction with an 18.4 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. It uses a permanent magnetic synchronous motor, meaning Starray EMI is always driven by an electric motor, giving you an EV-like driving experience. The electric motor delivers 160 kilowatts and 252 newton meters of torque. The petrol motor supports it, producing 73 kilowatts and 125 newton meters of torque. It sends its power to the front wheels, getting you from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 8 seconds. No, it's no race car, but it is a fantastic road trip car because it achieves as little as 2.4 litres per 100 combined, getting you up to 943 kilometres of driving range. Now, with an ICE motor and a lithium battery, what do you do with it? You plug it in? You refuel it? Well, that's where you've got a bit of a choice. Let me explain. The Starray EMI has 3 different driving modes. Pure mode, which relies entirely on the battery power, giving you a pure EV driving experience. Hybrid mode, which draws both on electric and petrol to deliver an efficient driving experience. And power mode, which uses both electric and petrol to maximize performance. Now, if you're doing short trips most of the time, you can keep it in pure mode for an entirely EV experience, relying on the plug on the right-hand side of the vehicle to charge it, effectively meaning you don't need to fill it up. You can get up to 6.6 kilowatts for AC charging at home, and when you're out and about, you can get up to 30 kilowatts for DC fast charging. As long as you keep it in pure mode, it operates as a pure EV. If the battery fully depletes, it will rely on the ICE motor to charge it back up. But if you find yourself consistently doing longer trips, or maybe you've got a big road trip planned ahead, you'll find yourself spending more time on the left-hand side of the vehicle, where you can fill it up with 95 octane fuel, as it's got a 51 litre fuel tank. It really is the best of both worlds, bridging the gap between petrol and EV, meaning that you won't get stuck waiting on a charger when you go on a road trip, and you can save money on, or potentially entirely avoid using, fuel during the shorter trips. And yes, the Starray EMI supports vehicle to load for 3.3 kilowatts. It can also do 6 kilowatts vehicle to vehicle. Starray EMI is a little over 4.7 meters long, 1.7 meters tall, and around 1.9 meters in width, making it similarly sized to the Geely EX5 electric SUV, its electric counterpart. Each variant of the Starray EMI has 172 millimeters of ground clearance and just a 10.4 meter turning circle, making it so much more maneuverable than other vehicles in its class. The Starray EMI Complete gets 18-inch alloy wheels, LED headlights and tail lights, LED daytime running lights, roof rails with a 50 kilo capacity, and rear privacy glass. When you move up to the top spec Inspire model, you get 19-inch alloy wheels, a panoramic sunroof, and a power tailgate. And here we are in the glamorous interior of the Starray EMI, with super comfortable seats, lots of room, and soft touch materials all round. The center armrest, the armrests in the doors, and even along the dash itself. We've got keyless access and start, a 10.2-inch gauge cluster, and an enormous crystal clear 15.4-inch infotainment system. It's equipped with GPS, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Each variant of the Starray also comes equipped with a 360-degree camera, 2 cup holders in the center, storage underneath the dash, physical buttons for our aircon control, and a multi-function dial. We've got a multi-function flat-bottom steering wheel that controls our cruise control and our radio and audio controls, as well as our voice control. Both the Complete and the Inspire models get a leather-styled interior with electric seats. When you move up to the Inspire model, you get a 13.4-inch head-up display, a wireless charger, ventilated seats, the panoramic sunroof, and you go from a 6-speaker to a 16-speaker 1000-watt sound system. One cool thing I like about the gauge cluster is that in the bottom left corner, there's a breakdown of your total driving range. So if you're driving it in pure mode, look at the bar on the left-hand side. It'll tell you how many more kilometers you can drive just using battery power alone. Of course, this is going to be super important if you're doing drives just in pure mode. And here we are in the back seats of the Starray EMI, where I, as the absolute absolute monolith that I am at 5'8", have loads of knee room and headroom with a brilliant flat floor, aircon vents, a USB, a USB-C, and a sneaky little slide-out tray. Also an armrest with 2 cup holders. By default, we get 428 litres of boot space, and this does expand out to 528 litres if you drop the floor in the boot. However, if you're only planning to use the front 2 seats, it does expand all the way up to 2,065 litres of boot space. And the cherry on top? You get a free privacy cover for your cargo. So if you're not quite ready for electrification, or a vehicle like this is more suitable to your driving style, then come into Geely Mt Gravatt in Brisbane and take the Starray EMI Super Hybrid out for a run. If you'd like to book a test drive, click or tap the link in the description below. Come and visit us at 1532 Logan Rd, Mt Gravatt, or give us a call on 1300 766 609.